Hello all, I'm Dr. Adil Moulanchikkal. Today I'll be discussing about the layers of the skin. As per Ayurveda, it is 7 layers. Now, this was explained by Sushruta Acharya. Sushruta is known for detailed descriptions of over 1,000 illnesses as well as plant and mineral remedies which are considered fundamental to present-day Ayurveda. The contributions of Sushruta to understanding human anatomy are relevant nowadays as they show up as unusual depth of understanding and accuracy. In the text Sushruta Samhita Sharirasthana, there is a systemic description of the method used to understand and study the human cadaver. It is mentioned that the cadaver should be of a person who did not die due to poisoning, chronic illness or extreme old age. The rest of the descriptions is as clear. That is, after removing the waste matter from the digestive system, the cadaver should be wrapped in grass and placed in a cage, which should be then kept in a dimly lit, slow-flowing water for 7 nights. After this, the decomposed cadaver should be removed from the cage, and using fragrant roots of plants, the cadaver should be gently rubbed, and any part of the body which is removed would be visually inspected in great detail. Now, this method, devoid of present-day dissecting tools, was obviously very effective as the description of anatomy given by Sushruta are remarkably accurate and close to present-day descriptions. Many of the functions described in Ayurveda text are comparable to the functions described in modern medicines as well. Now, in modern medicine or anatomy, 3 layers of the epidermis, 2 layers of the dermis and 1 layer of hypodermis, making 6 layers in all, correspond to the 7 layers described by Sushruta. The 7 layers of the skin explained by Sushruta are like Avibhasini, Lohita, Shweta, Tamra, Vedini, Rohini and Manastara. Now, there are different functions given for these layers as well. Now, Avibhasini, the function of Avibhasini is to reflecting the health of the individual and maintaining health of deeper layers of the interstitial nutrient fluid called the Rasadhatu. When you come to Lohita, it supports the outer layer and indicates the quality of the blood. In Shweta, it balances the color of the skin. In Tamra, nurturing and protecting the upper layers of the skin. Vedini goes into sensation, and Rohini will be for protective barrier and healing and regeneration. The last one, that's a 7, Manastara, it helps the skin to appear firm and supple. Now, taking their structure and function in account, some parallels may be considered, like the first layer is Avibhasini with stratum corneum of the epidermis. The second layer Shweta with stratum lucidum of the epidermis. Third layer Tamra with the stratum granulosum of the epidermis. Fourth layer Vedini with the papillary layer of the dermis. Fifth layer Rohini with the reticular layer of the dermis. And the 7th layer Manasdhara with the hypodermis. Despite the differences in the number of layers, the other parallels can be drawn. For example, within the epidermis are keratinocytes, where the keratin which acts as an effective barrier. Now, there are melanocytes which influences the pigment or the color of the skin. Merkel cells play a role in sensation, and Langerhans cells helps fight antigens. The skin is vascular and has other secretions like sebum, sweat. These are the examples. While these structures require present-day microscopic methods to study them, Ayurveda descriptions do mention the presence of sensation as well as protective and nourishing factors. Interestingly, computational modeling of the skin also describes 7 layers as were described in Ayurveda. Thank you so much for watching my video.